I did it again. I was left unsupervised on Facebook Marketplace, and I ended up finding another one of the most unique, rare, interesting, ugly but beautiful RVs in the world.
It's so ugly.
On the other side of the country, and decided to fly up, buy it, and now I'm trying to drive it back home to Salt Lake City. I just caught on fire. What you see behind me is literally one of one ever built, and oddly enough, this is another RV that was built by a different Boeing engineer. You guys remember the last RV that I bought in California, the cab over Freightliner Winnebago? Well, that was also built by another aerospace engineer, and we found another one. This thing is nuts. It is one of the coolest, one of the cleanest, one of the most high quality custom Frankenstein builds I have ever seen.
It's gone. My beer just halfway gone.
It's got the Cadillac 500 big block 8.2 liter engine. It's front wheel drive. It's a full aluminum body with aerospace riveting, like flush rivets all the way around. Solid build. This is gonna be one hell of an adventure, but guess what? That's not all. Because you remember how last summer we found Terry, the EMC Starfire RV that looks like an anteater? Well, we bought him up in Washington and we tried to take him back to Salt Lake City, but after about 3 or 4 days of nonstop breakdowns, we ended up leaving him at a friend's house in Portland, Oregon, so that we could regroup and come back up later and bring him home. Well, the time has come to grab Terry and bring him back to Salt Lake City.
Can you go up more with the idle? Oh, Terry! You're fire! Fire!
So you're gonna get a series of videos, day after day after day, of us flying up here, finding this beauty, driving him down to Portland, meeting up with Terry, and doing a convoy with both rigs all the way back to Salt Lake City. But then we also have one final surprise. We bought a third mystery vehicle that we're gonna pick up along the way home. It is completely different, and there's no way in the world you could ever guess what it is. So buckle up, because this is gonna be one wild ride, as long as it's not just broken down on the side of the highway the entire time like our last trip with Terry was. Either way, it's gonna be a good time. So sit down, let's go.
Are we in the right one? Yeah. What is that?
Oh, what?
What do you got there?
Tools for the trip. A bunch of our Hercules cordless tools. Basically, hand tools. Sockets and everything all squished down into a bag.
What do you got? How many did you lose on there?
I think I might be able to make a good call.
That's 30 pounds.
Okay. Well, I want to do it.
Well,
We can spread some of them out between these two real quick.
My date of birth was spelled wrong, so I had to go back. And now I'm running because I bored like in 2 minutes. We made it. Dude, I am sweating.
I'm getting so many flashbacks.
This is it, man. These are the flashbacks.
Buckle up because we're going on a road trip.
From the key. The letdown, the heartache, the disappointment. Yeah, and when have I not fixed something? Where's that coming from? I might need a little help scrubbing here.
This is probably stop number one of 175 to parts stores between here and Salt Lake. Crossing my fingers that if we're more prepared than less this time, we won't need any of this stuff. So likely we'll just end up in Salt Lake with a bunch of stuff we didn't use if we buy it. If we don't buy it, then we're gonna have to just end up buying way more. So kind of hedging our bets right now.
Smells good.
Which is why we're constantly searching for ways to A, save money and like maximize our expenses to get the most out of them, and then B, find good sponsors to help us pay for these videos, which is why today's sponsor is like the best one I could possibly talk about, and is the one I enjoy the most, because not only do they help us, fund these videos, but they also have an app called the Upside app that you download on your phone. It's free. You don't have to pay for it or anything. You get in here, and anytime you go to make a purchase of literally items that we buy every single day, such as gas, groceries, going out to eat at restaurants, you go in here and you look at all the different offers that you have in your area. And for example, I'm getting fuel right now. I have a bunch of different gas stations I can choose from that'll give me cash back per gallon. So some of these are like 50 cents, 40 cents, 58 cents. The one I just pulled up to, 60 cents a gallon cash back that I don't have to do anything for other than just make the purchase like I was going to. So I go in here, go to the app, click claim, and boom. Now all I do is go in and pay with a card that I already have on file here, and they automatically report the expense back to the app, and the cash back just shows up in my account in a few days. I don't have to mail in a rebate card or use a coupon or anything. If you don't want to link a card, you can also just get a receipt, take a picture of it, and upload it. Best part is, guys, you can stack it on top of your credit card rewards program. So if you're getting points, you're still getting those, plus you're gonna get all the cash back here. 60 cents a gallon is no joke. Guys, there's over 100,000 locations across the country that are participating in this, so guaranteed there's a store near you. You can go ahead and use this on. Upside has given $1 billion in cash back to its users. And if you want to figure out how much cash back you can start earning today, all you gotta do is click the link in my description below and download the free Upside app. Use the promo code SPARKS, and they're gonna give you an additional 25 cents per gallon cash back on top of your first purchase. It's a no-brainer. Download the app, try it, and I have a feeling you're gonna really enjoy it, because I do. Here so it begins.
This is what I'm saying. Do we want to set a budget on ourselves on this?
That's just basically saying, do we want to not get home? We need a...
If you watch the first Terry trip, you know that we stopped at the parts store probably like, what did we say, Dave? 15 times?
At least. It's probably 15 times the first day.
What we're going to do is we're going to tally up our parts store runs here. So I want you to guess below. This is from here to Salt Lake. Cool. How much will we spend at parts stores? Comment below.
$559.73 is the total.
And so it begins.
I've never had any in mind. We just pulled up to the cellar of the first RV's house, and it's awesome. It is everything I hoped it would be, and then some.
Ever since that sex change, I haven't been the same. Hi guys.
Unrecognizable.
Welcome to what we call
Paradise?
no. We call this Mopar Morgue.
Mopar Morgue?
Yeah, Mopar's come here to die.
Okay, I see that.
So,
I see
you'll
that.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, Cadillac first or last?
Last.
Last. Okay, let's go do this. Let's do it this way then.
Beautiful little place
here.
That is
If
beautiful.
you guys were local, I'd tell you all about it. But basically, I worked at Boeing.
Oh, you did?
And I was facing a layoff, and the boss said, I'll keep you, but are you willing to work for a lot less? I said, yes. So I kept my job all during all the strikes that Boeing's had.
Mm-hmm.
I kept my job,
Wow.
but I worked for peanuts. But I stopped working on all, these were all my drivers. And I couldn't,
What do you do?
I was down $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
What do you do?
You don't build cars.
You don't build cars.
No.
You pay child support and medical bills on your kids.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yep. Got a boat your size.
Motor my size.
Take a look at the Heartbreak Hotel. So he's got this for sale, and he's got that for sale. This is a Cortez RV. Just a wild unit. Oh. So I don't. Oh, so I think you get in the back.
Yeah.
You get in the back, okay.
Yep.
This got a 4-speed manual and I think a Dodge 360. I've seen these with like BMW diesels in them before. It's got the freaking side pipes. Awesome.
Look
Look at that.
Yeah, check out that. You know much about these things?
Not much.
Oh my God. Let me tell you what you're looking at.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It's Cortez, right?
You know that Cadillac is a front wheel drive.
Right.
Okay. Front wheel drive, stick shift.
This is front wheel drive?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And
That's why this
shift.
deck is so low.
And this has a 360 in it?
I have a 316 in this one.
Yeah.
No, 318.
318.
Sorry.
This is a
318. I'm
318
wrong.
model.
360 in the big one.
Yeah.
In the other one. I've driven this one to Indiana.
Okay.
I wanted to see the Mississippi River and had a girlfriend that had family back there.
Yeah.
I took all the back roads, and if you know anything about the back roads out in the middle of Iowa,
Oh yeah.
you get up to 55 miles an hour and you let off on the gas and you do 20 all the way down to the town, right? At the end of the town, you go back up to 50.
Yep.
And just about the time you hit 50, the
You
next
break it
town
again.
comes up. Both of these I've done burnouts with.
Front wheel drive burnouts?
Yes, nobody else knows about it.
The more I look around, the less likely I am of this vehicle running that we're here to pick up. I'm not saying he does bad mechanic work, but there's a lot of vehicles that we're running that are here to die.
Yeah,
And this is the Elder motorhome.
the Eldorado.
The Elder home.
Kind of cool, really.
This is great.
Yeah, I know.
What do you got going on here? Put new batteries in her?
Yeah, weren't you asking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the two. The Eldorado.
The Elder home. Oh yeah.
Kind of cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, I know. Peter,
Yeah, this is the best part.
next guy who gets
I have had the best luck buying
I
RVs
usually put,
that were built
USB
by
pads on
old
them.
Boeing engineers.
Okay.
This was a Boeing engineer. He took
Yeah.
1978 Cadillac Eldorado and
Yep.
took the body off and put this freaking RV body on it. Built this RV body from scratch. You don't see a lot of like water damage or mold or anything. Cool thing about being built by an engineer instead of an RV company is it was actually built well. RV companies build for speed and volume and just get as much done as possible, so the builds can be questionable sometimes. This was built by somebody who wanted like a lifetime RV, so everything just feels like sturdy and solid. Like the floor plan is interesting. The paint right here is probably the roughest part of it. The body's super straight and it's just really well built from what I can see. Everything's very stout. Like you see the Cadillac poking out the rear. The front, wait till you see the front. It is like glorious.
What's the first step of your operation?
First step, clean fuel, good batteries, check all the fluids.
Where are your optimism levels?
High right now.
Awesome.
I'm probably gonna cut to this later in like
That's why I
3
asked
hours
it.
from now. Come on, dirty.
And are you excited to see Terry later?
I'm really excited to catch up with Terry. Poor guy probably thought he got abandoned, you know? He got picked up by a bunch of guys, roughed him up, went through his private parts, and then just left him on the side of the road in Oregon. I think he'll be happy to see us. I'm excited to drive this thing. It's got a 500 freaking Cadillac big block. That's a big motor. Why do I do this? Why am I such a sucker for old, special needs RVs? I don't know. But the biggest thing I'm trying to figure out right now is how the frick to get to that fuel tank. First I gotta figure out how to open it. You say you're getting old? No, not you.
Oh God, yeah. I was old. I was old when you were born.
Let me see if I can get this fuel cap open. Rodney, any idea where the key for this is?
I have no clue.
Come on, Rodney. You're teasing.
I'll have her look for keys.
I got her.
Keys out.
I got her.
Yeah, but most
Oh,
of
she's
them are there.
double keyed.
Oh, you're going for the gas can.
I'm going for the gas.
I can tell you.
See how nasty
That
this
was
old
part
gas
of the
is.
story of this thing. Is the first time I drove it, it ran out of. I told you that.
Oh yeah.
It actually was going to run out of gas, and I was panicking.
It's not a new RV trip unless you run
No.
out of gas. It's kind of mandatory.
A little Honda.
Little Trail 90 or something?
Yep. But you don't have to lift it in.
Tell me that drops.
It drops. Okay. See this?
Yeah.
This business here.
Yep.
Figure that out.
No kidding.
This lever. Figure that out. Figure him out. Aha. See what he did? Like the toast. Nope. This one over there.
Got it.
Watch your toes. There it went. Okay.
Wow.
So if you look here, you see this?
Yeah, the battery is completely.
You see that?
Yeah,
Oh, it's got a hand crank to crank it up.
It did at one time. He was in
Spare
the
tire crank.
You got a brace down there to put this on?
We need 1 7/8 to 2 inch inside diameter. Because one's 1 7/8. 1 7/8 or 2 inch. Because one's 2 and one's 1 7/8. Close, but it's gonna be
Pose.
Run me through your strategy right now. What are you thinking? What's going on inside your brain?
Try to somehow get rid of 1/8 of an inch of gap. And I'm about ready to think about using I'm thinking about using electrical tape.
I'm talking to this guy on the phone. I was expecting him to drive a hard bargain. He was originally asking 20 for this thing. He dropped it down to 15 online. I came thinking maybe he would go down to like 14, but that would like be a hard bargain. So I just said, hey, what's your best price? I was getting ready to fight. I was kind of running out of patience. I was gonna be like, all right, 13. And he's like, 12. Deal. Done. I'm gonna back over there and get this thing started.
Down to the road and then just done a turn down there and backed in, but everyone does their own thing.
You guys probably don't need any of my tools, right? Dude, it looks good in here. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I hung that up. No big deal.
There's people doing things, and then there's people doing things.
Dude, there's people. That's what success looks like.
Getting the USB plugged in so we'll have a charger. Freaking sick. You guys know we're camping this trip too, right? No hotels?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Love that.
Hate to break that to you now. But it's cool because between Terry and this we have 2 beds.
Yeah.
And the truck we have a bed too. The biggest issue with these old RVs is packing 9,000 pounds of shit in a 10-pound sack.
Remember we were working on Terry and then those cars crashed behind us?
Yeah.
About 30 miles ago.
Nice. Oh no.
So we've driven.
Remember when we were driving Terry and Terry's driveline fell off?
So, first guess is I think we may have lost the drive line.
That's really the worst.
How's she look down there, Alan?
Well, I think it'll be okay.
Oh.
We might leak a little bit on the fill tube. I don't know how tight I can get this fitting, but we'll get fuel in it.
Yeah.
But during the filling, it might drip.
Might be a little drippy, huh?
Might be, yeah.
What about some Gorilla Tape?
Well, I just can't get into the area. I actually wrapped the intake with electrical.
Oh, okay.
But the issue is getting a clamp on. Everything's so recessed. There's no way for me to get stuff to it.
We're currently tracking down a fuse. How much fuel we got in there, Alan?
I've got like probably almost 4, and I'll probably get another almost 4. There's no fuel pump in the tank.
It's probably a mechanical pump on the engine, right?
Yeah.
What we got there? What kind of UFO do we have there?
I got Allen's headlamp. This is not any ordinary old headlamp. This is an Allen headlamp.
Yeah.
It's one of a kind.
Yeah, that's like what they have on Star Trek, right?
It's exactly what they have on Star Trek.
Giving those away free with like every order on HeavyDSparks.
These have a safety feature, which is a good thing and a bad thing.
When I think of Allen, I think
With a
of this.
battery power, down to a certain point, it just turns off. So you could be like right in the middle of something and then off it goes, and then you have to hold the button with your finger to keep it on.
Is that a safety feature or just a bad
Safety,
or a
because
wiring issue?
The other ones, the button would get pushed when it's in the bag and completely drain the battery to nothing and kill your batteries. So we got about 8 gallons in there. Never satisfied.
What'd you just get done doing?
Just freaking hooking up the USB outlet that is not a factory component here. So it does not want to fit in here very well without just completely wiping out everything else. I already ruined some fuse in here that is a no-name fuse that we can't find done. The problem with these old like spade connectors is they when you go to push the panel back in, everything just comes unhooked because they are not very solid connections. So I got to be very careful. If that light goes out, I'm going to be mad. So I'm just doing my best to gently, there we go, put this back in without knocking that light out. And now I gotta find the screws that were holding that whole thing in.
What's that?
Time creates, how do I say, chaos. Entropy.
You need some light, Alan?
Yeah, I had a headlamp.
Yeah, no you didn't.
Look at every single one has the valve stem at the very, very bottom and the worst place to get to.
Don't you hate that?
What is that? Yeah, I know. It's annoying. Makes me want to take a knife and go pokey on the side.
Ready?
Here's my power. Yep. No battery voltage.
Starting fluid?
You gave her a little pop ski. Okay.
Oh, baby.
Oh, let her breathe real quick.
Things are looking up and it sounds good. It really does sound good. It's got a little bit of a high idle right now. We're gonna have to get that to come down.
It's a bit stinky too.
It smells awful. It's got a really bad exhaust leak. My eyes are burning. I had to get out of there and get some fresh air. Filling the whole freaking cabin with exhaust. We're gonna be rolling windows down, I think. I gotta get in there again.
Holy! She idles a little high.
So glad I didn't hit anything because it was close. Man, this thing's the perfect little Snickers bar. Look at it. This is so awesome. It's so ugly. This thing is sweet. The more I open different doors and nooks and crannies, the more I'm seeing the aerospace component, since this guy was a Boeing engineer. Like, this thing was riveted together like an aircraft. Those are flush rivets. That is so much work. He used heavy gauge steel and aluminum everywhere. Everything is built with like aluminum or metal or like expensive, nice components instead of just wood everywhere. Normally I buy these things and I keep them for like a video or two and then I sell them. This one's got potential to stay in the family.
Do you know which number of RVs this is for you?
Oh.
Like how many?
I've owned a lot of RVs, but weird, goofy off the wall ones that I bought off Marketplace. This is, I think, number 3. I mean, as within the last few years. Like, look at this right here. This is a good example of the aerospace influence. See that? That's safety tie wire. You only use that really in aviation. So we put that on there, locked it up so that that thing can't come off. Like, that's just one of many different areas where the guy just put his whole freaking titty into this thing. Good chance I regret pulling this door panel off, just because on these old RVs you pull a door panel off and they don't love to go back on. I would rather have my windows stuck down than stuck up.
Jiminy!
And that, the entire steering wheel on this thing is a horn, so you look at it funny, she beeps for you. Yep, we got that.
Signs it's weekend.
Hey,
Yeah!
Let you know it's weaker. Signs it's weekend. Just get the doors apart. You know, when you see someone with their doors apart, you're like, you're weekend, dude. What are you doing? Put your shit back together. Put it back. It was not broken. Put it back.
That's funny. I probably am tweaking by this thing. Yeah, so there's that. Nice thing is, it's simple. We got a bad window motor, which...
When will those end? What time?
Hence.
Is there a... You wanna smack that motor a little bit? See if she free her up? Dang, I was really hoping that was gonna
Oh.
Hey, it's coming down!
That's incredible.
Dave, you just fixed it, man.
No hands fixed
Oh my
it.
god, Dave, come on, Jaime! Jeez, dude, you almost gave all that credit to Dave?
Great. Okay, now I got a window.
Just sticking it out there.
Yes.
We are off. We're gonna head to the parts store and see if we can find an alternator, because we don't think the alternator is charging. Idling pretty good though. We got the throttle all fixed up. Feel pretty good about it. We gotta get some fuel in it too. Throttle's still a little sticky. The only problem is the visibility. I kind of look out the roof. Oh, she rides like a caddy. On the open road. Man, I love these old piece of shit RVs. Something about these old ones. Just so much thought went into this thing. So much like brain power and creativity. She's a little soggy. Sounds like we're maybe running on like 2 cylinders. The motor should have way more power than that. And I'm gonna feel guilty the whole way home because it has a fuel efficiency gauge and it's just gonna be buried in the red. I mean, the crazy thing is, this is a big project, like even for a group of like mechanically inclined guys like us. You think about that old man, he was never gonna take this thing out again. This was never going on another trip because it's just so much work. it's just gonna always break down because it's old. For how old this thing is, it's holding up very well because it was all very well thought through when the guy originally built it. Like some of the upholstery is peeling back right there, but that's all minor stuff. Overall, the bones are good. Like there's not a single shake or rattle, which is unheard of in any RV, even new ones. And those brakes definitely need some love. That one's I don't know how many miles this thing has on it. It can't be that many. The odometer's 85,000. This guy got his money's worth. Well, she kind of runs. It's not running great. It's slowly becoming less and less powerful. Could be fuel filter, could be the motor seizing up, could be a handful of things. So I think we're going to do the spark plugs, plug wires, fuel filter, just everything we can right now. And the alternator is definitely, I don't think, keeping up. Something. Okay. Well, there's problem number one. The spark plug wire was just dangling. So that will definitely help wake her up a little bit. These plug wires don't look that old.
Need more light?
How about go inside and like see what's holding it up on the back side? There's something I can't see. Oh! Well, I guess it just fell into a spot.
Alan, wire strippers. Didn't you grab it from the old man?
What?
Wire strippers.
What about them?
Jeez, okay. Never mind.
Do we have some?
It's $1 million question, Al. Every time I look at this thing, it gets shorter.
Shorter?
Yeah.
It's shittier every time I look at it.
Stop it.
It's right here. I knew it.
Give me a screwdriver. I can't get the filter out and it's just dumping fuel. Fuel is just pouring out.
How's the filter look?
I can't get the filter out yet. I'm trying to find something to...
Oh, hey, just pinch the fuel line, dude.
There's no fuel line to pinch. It's hard line.
The inlet?
Yeah. Well, it stopped. Now it stopped.
Well, it's because we ran out of fuel. Sparks.
Stop it.
He'll never be ready.
I don't know how to get it out of there. Oh my gosh.
He'll never be ready. I don't know what I'm even doing
Where's
with
the
these.
needle nose pliers?
Here, you want these instead?
Oh, the ones we don't have?
Needle nose pliers.
Oh, gosh, this is the worst place to freaking work on anything. Where's that 1/4 inch?
I think when we start bypassing is when we run into problems, right?
Bypassing is usually what solves the problems. Where's the socket?
Hey, can one of you bring that old filter on the ground? Or show it to Sparks to the front, please?
Yes.
You don't need to reroute it.
Oh, I don't know yet what you've done yet.
I'm just tightening to the back of the alternator.
Where's this going?
To the back of the alternator. Oh, wait. No, that's not. Oh, that's you.
Okay.
Oh, John, look out. Look out, look out, look out, look out. Look out.
Oh no!
I just caught on fire.
I was just gonna say, it's probably time to go buy a fire extinguisher.
Oh my goodness. Not the beard.
Toasted it.
We probably need to go buy a fire extinguisher.
I was full on fire for a second there.
Squirt some of that ether on it.
I can't wait to tease that in the video.
You
Did you get it?
did a bad job by flinging it all on first.
Well, I was just trying to pull it.
Oh yeah.
I was fully on fire. My beard is singed all over me. All right.
Oh, that's why it smells like that.
You want me to try to keep running with this?
I might need to bleed that fuel pump.
probably right where it goes into the carburetor. Take the line off, just crack it, so the air.
Does it look better or worse? It's gone. My beard is halfway gone.
Because now I've got fuel coming leaking out.
How do we get so much shit in here?
I don't know.
It's just multiply. I guess every time we go in there, we buy more shit. All right, yeah, let's find some hot and sweaties or something just to hold us over.
Got 12.7 volts. Yeah. It's working. Yeah. Why? I don't know. We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're golden. All right. When we picked this RV up, the previous owner was installing like a battery isolation system that basically isolates the engine battery from the coach battery, so that if the coach battery died, because if you leave a light on or something, it doesn't kill your engine battery. Well, the problem with that is it goes through an isolator, and the alternator was not communicating through the isolator very well. So we ran another wire directly to the main engine battery as well as the isolator, so the main engine battery is getting full charge, 100%. We're not dealing with any isolator weird issues, and now we're getting a good charge, good voltage. So we got new batteries, new alternator, new fuel filter. She sounds good. The only thing that's going on right now is it sounds weird because it's got it's like one of the exhaust manifolds is like cracked in half, but we're not doing an exhaust manifold right now. All right, we are set to roll. Portland, here we come. Let's get weird. I got half a beard. Starting to feel a lot like. Yeah. I feel like this might be the exact same spot our drive shaft blew up. The generators, wait, none of them are spinning. Oh yeah, we lost our belt. Good morning, my friends, from Castle Rock or Washington is where we are. We drove as far as we could last night. We actually made some pretty good ground after the last breakdown when the fan belt blew up. I was afraid there's going to be something like deeper, more issues. Turns out that's all it was, just needed new belts. I will say though, we're not getting full power out of the girl. It's like a 55-mile-an-hour machine. And I know that motor's capable of more. It's just not, it's like got a misfire or something. We replaced as many spark plugs as we could reach last night. But we got to dig into it a little bit more and see if we can get a little bit more juice out of it. I know it's not going to be an absolute powerhouse, but it's got to have more than that. So we almost made it to Portland. That was our plan last night. Got super foggy and cold. And so the inside of this thing fogged up like crazy, and we have no windshield defroster that's working. So I said, you know what? Call it a night. Let's pull off at the next hotel. Let the boys sleep in till about 7:30. So now we're getting loaded back up, and we're gonna head down to Portland, which is maybe 30, 45 minutes from here. We're gonna meet up with Diesel Dave. He's got Terry. Overall impressions of the Cadillac that we lovingly call Edgar. It's very well built, and it rides really nice. Got no power, but just based on how little power it has, I'm gonna put it at like a solid 6 right now. As far as performance, let's go 6 on performance, 9 on build quality, 7 on functionality, like actual layout, floor plan, everything. Appearance, I mean, the front end of this thing is 11 out of 10. That's what sold me on it, on the front. Overall, it's shorter than I thought it was gonna be. It's actually, I think, the exact same length as a Cadillac Eldorado. I don't think he stretched the frame at all. So if you look at that thing, like if you cut the top of the camper off, you see Cadillac, Cadillac. Here's another cool little feature that is pretty rad. Sewer tube holder. We're still getting to know it. Still seeing how much we like it. I'm gonna pull that throttle return spring off right now. We put 2 on yesterday, 2 brand new, really strong ones that I made really tight because the throttle was sticking and it was unsafe. I put too much on because now I'm literally having to stand on that throttle to keep it down. So I'm gonna pull 1 off and kind of find a middle ground where it still returns. Might get hung up a little bit, but not as much as it did yesterday, but it's also not as hard to push. So that's the plan for today. So I will show you, give you a little, just kind of sneak preview. This is so hard to work on. We need like a pad right here because it's so uncomfortable to kneel on. These right here are the throttle return springs. This big guy that I put on last is pretty damn stiff. I mean, you can see they're returning, but man, they are tight. That is so tight. So we can try removing this lower guy for now.
What's the objective of 2? Is it a backup or is it a return?
Sure why I'm guessing they needed a backup.
Just take 1 away.
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, you can. Oh. That's nice. That's way better. All right, put this in the we're probably going to use it later pile. This carburetor either needs some serious tuning or some new jets. From what I've read, these quadrajet carbs on these Cadillacs actually was pretty favorable. People liked them. They got pretty good flow. Man, I cannot get this thing to wake up at all.
You're here.
Huh?
Just saving that Zin for later, big guy.
Oh, I couldn't find that.
Oh my god. I
put a fresh one in. I put it behind my, if I ever put a fresh one in and I go to eat and I don't want to throw the current one away, I put it behind my ear. Thanks for the heads up. I would have walked around all day with that there. Knock it up, chucklehead. Let's see. Gosh damn it. This thing wants so bad to catch me on fire. I don't know if you saw yesterday, but my beard used to be about 2 inches longer. Last night, I fully caught myself on fire with this thing. All right, we're gonna try this for now. I'm not convinced that carburetor is doing what it's supposed to need to be doing. That is pissed. Son of a... Everything on this thing just keeps on falling apart. 9 on build quality. But like, just dumb, annoying little things.
Just give me that rug. Pull it
on. Okay. That's not opening.
Oil did
hey, Al, come here. Come look at this carburetor wizard.
Alan, where's the optimism levels today?
I think we'll get to Dave.
Oh, that's some positivity.
Yeah. That'll be nice. We can get there, then at least it will all be in one big group.
Oh, then we'll break down together.
Yeah, after that, then things become nasty. I mean, it's like fire, flames, crash, burn, you know.
Jeez, Alan.
Yeah.
That's a scary movie right there. Or it's a really fun movie.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Yeah. Do you have snow chains packed in your luggage?
Why would you have snow chain? That just takes all the fun and danger out of it. Can you imagine this thing going through the Sierra Nevadas and no chains in the middle of a blizzard? Now that's adventure time. How's that?
Alan!
That one went full Homer Simpson on that one.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got just this, but I'm gonna need to.
Yeah.
I need a. I know where you live.
No, you don't.
I can find out.
I bet you actually have no idea where I am.
It's heavier and heavier.
Come on. Come on, baby. It sounds so weird right now.
Trying something different here. We've got one of the big butterfly valves on the carburetor. It's like a choke. It looks like it was maybe not opening all the way. So we've got it basically cranked fully open. So it sounds like it's got way more power. I think maybe the carb wasn't opening all the way. If this works the way I'm thinking it will, we should be able to get a bunch more speed out of it. But the trade-off is if it dies, it's not easy to start. We have to pull this engine cover off again and then close the valve manually, get it started, and then open it back up.
Got her started exactly an hour after we were supposed to take off. Not bad.
We'll see. Sounds good right now. For some reason, the exhaust leak just decided to go away this morning. Yesterday, this has like a full crack all the way around the right-hand side exhaust manifold. And yesterday, it was today, not hearing it. See if it'll idle. Oh. Pretty sure we're gonna have to. Al! Pull that seat down.
Dave just shot over ready to get on the road. So I put the truck in reverse to leave. RV shut off on him. At this point, I'm ready to insurance fraud this thing.
What?
I'll burn it to the ground.
If you want any sort of idea of how the trip's going so far, just know that I'm on Marketplace looking for old wreckers. First, we need to figure out whether or not the starter is really bad or if it's something deeper. The engine started sounding really funny this morning when we were cranking on it. So either the starter really is bad or the connections, like one of the power wires leading to it, burned out, or worst case scenario, the engine is starting to seize up. I don't like that option.
Work that pole, Alan.
Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh baby. And off it comes.
How did that come off of that?
Alan, what do you got there, Alan?
Yankum ropes.
Yeah, dude.
My fave. These are for the Brodozer version.
Yeah. Is this gonna be strong enough to tow this bad boy?
Oh, don't know about that. Look at that, man.
Oh, that's like...
You could tow a dozer with this. Yeah, it would tow my track loaders.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
No way.
Now that's a big one, man.
Thank you.
Hey, not only can you use that to hook things up, you can use it for hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Right about there.
So here's a little update on our current situation. We We're getting rope towed at about 60 miles an hour down the interstate here towards Vancouver. Is it ideal? No. Is it awful? Nah, not that big of a deal. I think the worst part is old Albert Einstein doesn't get a seat. Well, he does, he just doesn't want to use it.
It's not bolted down. Last thing I need is to find myself French kissing the front end of this thing if we have to stop fast.
You're not bolted down either.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna be squatting down here if it looks like something's gonna happen.
You gonna throw the seat on? Luckily, we rented this Ram rental truck, 2500. It's not a Cummins, but it's great. Plenty of power, plenty of room for our tools. But hey, it's an adventure, right?
Yes, one heck of an adventure.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Are you glad you came?
Yeah, of course.
Good.
The only thing that would be a cherry on top if we get past Carson City and get to see the fun stuff.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Did you have a fun time riding in there, getting towed?
It's just watching the scenery. It's pretty interesting. I've never been like up in this area before. A lot of big rivers and big cargo trucks. I mean, not cargo trucks, cargo ships.
Mm-hmm.
This thing jacked up so we can put a new starter in.
Is putting a new starter in a difficult process?
No, it was pretty easy. The only thing is right now, the way it sits, too low to the ground. You can't get underneath it. So you got to like lift it up 12 inches to get underneath.
Oh. All right. A little update for you. We just left Edgar, the RV, in some random strip mall parking lot. His health, unfortunately, just continued to decline since this morning. Went downhill more and more. We got a new starter for it, cranked it, started up, found some vacuum leaks, fixed those. Everything was looking pretty good until we put it in gear, and then it just died. And then we starting it some more and just progressively getting worse and worse. Our theory, what we think happened is, at some point this morning when we were cranking on it, the cranking sound of the engine was like normal, and then all of a sudden it went like not normal. It sounded like it had like a misfire or no compression. We believe that at some point during that process, the timing chain may have jumped a couple teeth. These motors, the Cadillac motors, notorious for it. I guess they got a bunch of plastic in there that just goes bad over time. So pretty sure the timing's off, which means one of the valves or a couple of the valves is opening at the wrong time, which means the compression from the cylinder is popping out the intake, which is pushing the fuel out, which is causing it to run poorly. No amount of tweaking, tuning, fixing any of that stuff is going to fix that. The only thing that fixes that is basically pulling the timing and redoing the chain and all that kind of stuff, which we're not going to do. I have no desire to pull the motor out of that RV on the side of the road. But now we're all here with the tools and the equipment and Alan, who's the carburetor wizard, and we're going to dig into Ulterra. I'm not going to show you too much right now because I'll save that for the next video, but you remember, this is him. He's a much larger unit than Edgar. We're going to wrap that video right here, guys. Stay tuned because the next video of this adventure will be dropping like, John, Alex, like the next day. Are we going to go back to back?
Yeah, these will be back to back.
Okay, so tomorrow you'll see today.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
We're trying to drop, like when we do these trips like this, we try to boom, boom, boom. We do faster edits because these guys put their heart and souls into these edits. And so if you see this video and you're like, oh, that felt different than normal videos, it's because it is. We're editing them in like 8 hours, right? Yeah, so it's a lot of work. You can thank these boys right here. You got John, Alex, Jaime, all single, all studs. You know what I'm talking about. You boys know what I'm talking about. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. See you tomorrow. As long as they get it ready.